Kylie Jenner finally discusses her breakup with Tyga, but it sounds like a reconciliation isn't totally out of the question.
And Sabrina Carpenter throws some subtle, ladylike shade at Jake Paul.
I loved it. And Zendaya takes over Selena Gomez's title as social media queen. We are talking about all of this on Hollyscoop's Moments of the Week. Happy weekend, you guys. Welcome to Hollyscoop's Moments of the Week. I'm Madison Hill.
I'm Stephanie Gray.
So first, we have to talk about the fact that Kylie finally addressed her breakup with Tyga on the most recent episode of Life of Kylie. Yes. Take a listen to what she had to say.
I'm really young. I don't want to look back in 5 years from now and feel like he took something from me when he's really not that type of person.
Okay, so I found it interesting because it wasn't really any big fight. There wasn't a big blowout, which is kind of like what we kind of thought might have happened.
Right.
It was just a very normal ending of a relationship.
But I do sort of remember when it happened, it was this gradual, like, remember they just weren't seen together in public for this long, and then for this long, and then for this long.
But it did sound like it ended, like, maturely.
Yeah.
In a way. You know, she was just kind of like, exactly. She was just like, I don't really want to look back on this time of my life. And it sounds like Tyga kind of was okay with letting her go. And then she talks about how they will always have this special bond a little later on, which I find super interesting.
Was she dating Travis Scott when that was taped?
I don't know.
Because if I were Travis Scott, even if it was cordial with Tyga and they'll always be friends, I don't want to hear that. I'm not trying to hear that.
She says that they have a special bond.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear about your special bond with Tyga, okay?
So I did think, that kind of made me think that maybe once she kind of lives out this like young phase with Travis, like, could you see them getting back together? I kind of could. To be honest with you.
When she's ready to like be a stepmom, really.
Exactly. And I think that's what always gets me, because say what you will about Kylie, how she was with Tyga's son, I think shows a lot about her character.
And how much she cared for Tyga.
And how much she cared for Tyga.
Yeah.
That was not fake. There's no way you can fake that. So I think that special bond has a lot to do with the son. And I could kind of see him being the reason why they get back together.
Oh my God, is Tyga the one?
Wouldn't it be kind of cute? I don't know. And then in the promo for this coming episode that will air tomorrow, she kind of talks about the relationship with Travis and how genuinely happy she is and how it's the first time in years she's been happy. So I don't know. I could go either way, but I'm secretly hoping that maybe her and Tyga one day will reconcile. I don't know.
We'll see.
Okay, now to talk about a little shade. Ladylike shade, as I like to say.
Not even that ladylike, though.
Kinda. Disney star versus Disney star.
I think it was shade.
Okay, shade. So here's what happened. There was a big concert in Pennsylvania, and Sabrina Carpenter was the headlining act. Right. So the concert actually had to be cut short due to bad weather. So Sabrina, like any star would do, tweeted out, "Hershey, I'm heartbroken with this weather. It's not safe to be around all that equipment. It isn't fair to you. Please stay safe and go inside."
No shade.
No shade. Just very to the point. However, according to Hollywood Life and people who were at the concert, the reason she didn't get to finish her performance, I think she maybe got like one song in, was because Jake Paul went way over his set time. And so by the time Sabrina went on, the bad weather hit and they had to cancel the show.
Okay, before you move on, I just want to say that when I first heard that, I was like, well, no one could predict when the bad weather is going to strike.
Right.
So it just was bad luck that it happened during her performance, but then go on.
But not really. So then all of these fans started tweeting that Jake performed the same song 3 times in a row, how he just kept dragging things on. I mean, there were so many tweets.
But I don't care about it yet. I don't care yet.
No, that Sabrina had to respond because it was just getting overwhelming.
Right.
So here's where the shadiness comes in. Here's what she had to say. She said, everyone was asked to cut their sets for time.
Boom!
Some people did, some people did not.
Okay. Diva Central. Okay, that's when I was like, oh, even, I guess they predicted the bad weather enough.
Right.
They told everyone to do shorter times so everyone could get in. And that is serious diva, I'm God's gift to the world thing for him to do that.
Yes. Okay, good. You're calling Jake Paul the diva,
Yes!
not Sabrina. I was like,
No!
He has had a lot of controversy over the past like month, I would say, ever since he decided to part ways with Disney. And then just hearing this, I'm like, he just kind of sounds like a big jerk, and what everyone says about him is true.
Can you, okay, I'm sorry, dial it back for a sec.
Yes.
I know he's a huge YouTube star.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And he was also on Disney.
Yeah, but the thing with Disney, like, don't people mostly know him for being a YouTube star?
I'd say, I don't know, it's probably
equal.
All
right.
Maybe a little more YouTube. I don't know, but I love Sabrina for clapping back and defending herself. And I read some people's comments and they said that actually they're trying to coordinate another time for Sabrina to come back so that way she could perform for all those people who missed. So
that's nice.
Keeping my fingers crossed for that. So all of you guys who missed her because of Jake Paul actually get to see her.
Jake, you're selfish.
Okay, ending things with Zendaya versus Selena on social media.
Which wouldn't be a comparison even in my mind.
No.
But come on.
It's kind of interesting. So this week, The Hollywood Reporter released their weekly social status for celebrities. So it's something that looks at all aspects of social media. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. And it looks at followers and engagement and all of this stuff and kind of prints out a list of who's killing it in social media. So although Zendaya only has 44 million Instagram followers, which I say only, but like obviously that's a ton, more than I can fathom. And Selena has 125 million. She's the most followed person on Instagram. Zendaya takes the social media queen title when it comes to actual engagement. So people actually spending time on her Instagram, spending time on her Twitter, reaching out to her, responding, going back and forth. That Zendaya is just killing it.
Yeah, that I had a theory as to why that is. It's a different theory than the one that you're going to talk about.
Okay, so you go, tell me yours.
Okay, mine is, I think people feel that since she has less followers, that she's a little more attainable. And so maybe they feel like they have more likelihood of being read and their comments of being seen. Whereas Selena Gomez, she is literally known for being the most followed person ever. So I think a lot of people would be deterred from that, thinking, oh, well, she's not going to read this. I'm not going to comment.
Right.
You know?
Interesting.
I don't know.
I mean, I can see that. I just think Zendaya is a great role model for this younger generation. Her Instagram is very relatable, almost. If a celebrity Instagram could be relatable.
But is Selena's not? I feel like Selena's is too.
It is, but I feel like maybe you're right. They feel like Zendaya is a little more approachable. And the fact where Selena's like this mega star.
Right.
And, you know, maybe if they tweet Zendaya, they do feel like, hey, maybe she might respond. But Selena gets like thousands of tweets every second.
Right.
But so it's kind of interesting. Selena didn't even actually make the top 10 in the Hollywood Reporter's
She's too famous,
list.
You guys.
I know.
Do you think, I bet, did Bieber? I feel like he's another one that no one would even waste time.
I don't know. Yeah, it's very interesting. I think it's cool that they kind of do this, though, because I think it also encourages celebrities to remember, you know, it is important to engage with your fans, not just receive all of these, like, likes and happy tweets and all of this stuff. Like, it's important to also reach back out, especially in today's day and age. That's what fans are looking for.
Reach back out, and I think Zendaya is good at choosing very topics that promote debate and conversation. You know what I mean? Rather than just like, oh my God, look, my hair highlights. It's more like, guys, what do you think about body image?
Exactly. And she's always good about posting about how proud she is about her culture, and she's very socially aware. She posts about current events. So I love Selena, but I'm happy Zendaya is kind of making a play at her social media queen title, because I think Zendaya definitely deserves anything that comes her way. So before you guys rush off and enjoy the rest of your weekend, I want to know what you think about all of these topics. What do you think about Kylie finally discussing her breakup with Tyga? Are you going to keep tuning in to Life of Kylie? What do you think about Sabrina Carpenter throwing some shade towards Jake Paul? Was it shade? Was it not? I think it was, and I'm okay with it. And lastly, what do you think about Zendaya taking over Selena Gomez's title as social media queen? Talk it all out in the comments. We'll see you on Monday at Hollyscoop. Bye, guys.
Goodbye.